Today we're going to talk about hunting mid-season whitetails. All right, one of the tactics that I use hunting mid-season whitetails here in the Midwest, targeting scrapes and mock scrapes, looking for acorns, big white oak ridges, and then really just trying to key in on those bedding areas, because the thing I've noticed about whitetails in October, they just don't move a whole lot in the daylight. So my chances to get in and get on one, I know I'm going to have to be pretty tight to his core area. So it takes quite a bit of scouting. They're just starting to put a little bit of fresh sign on rubs and scrapes and those kind of things, but I'll walk a lot of logging roads, kind of some creek crossings, and my most effective strategy has been scrapes or mock scrapes. Number one, it allows me to identify the bucks that are in that area, because if there's a scrape, they are going to come and check it out. That's their main way to communicate, especially as these does start to come into estrus. So they're going to those mock scrapes. They want to know what other bucks are in the area. They want to know if does are coming in heat. They want to see the activity in that spot, and if that scrape's not very hot, they'll move on to the next one. So if I'm in an area that I know a deer's bedded and I'm targeting him, I've got pictures of him, if I want to get some more intel, I'll go in and make a mock scrape. So like in this instance, we're on just a logging road here, just a trail in the timber, and there's a branch hanging over. So I might just pinch that a little bit so that it hangs down, because you want it to be about chest height. I could even take and trim this up a little bit if I wanted to, but now as that deer is walking, you just got to picture yourself as a deer. So as that deer's walking, this scrape branch is hanging over, and then the next thing I'll do is just take my foot and I'll rake out a spot just as a deer would, and I'll try to get it kind of opened up so visually that catches his eye as well. And then I'll back off about 12 or 15 feet and hang a camera. You know, we use a lot of cell cameras just because they're more efficient. They save us the intrusion. So I'll set a cell camera up on this and then try to get an idea to start to build the triangle to figure out where that deer's at. Once I get that scrape opened up, I usually I try to carry some, this time of year, I try to carry some doe pee, even buck pea's fine, just something to get their nose in that, get some scent on it. I mean, worst case, if you don't have anything with you, you can pee in it. So it always heard, oh, don't pee in the woods, but it's just ammonia. They can't tell what animal it's from. So worst case, I'll pee in it myself. Step back, hang the camera, and then get out of the woods. This isn't the only way, but it's one of the more effective ways that I've found to inventory deer and try to get an idea when they're moving. Another way, just cut off a branch, and then if you have a slightly higher limb, you can hang this over it and put a zip tie. And again, you want to target this so that, you know, it's about, you know, where they're going to twist this off is about chest high. So you can hang that up there. I've also put them on a T-post. You can hang them any way you can hang them in an area that a buck is going to travel, so that it is visual, like it's in their line of sight. They're going to hit them. So whatever way is more effective for you, but this is just what I like to do. You know, we don't normally hunt in the mornings in October. It's just hard to get in and get out without just blowing everything out. But we run a lot of cameras, and we rely on the data from the cameras because the cameras don't lie. You know, we're hunting a specific buck right now, like gonna hunt him tomorrow morning, and that deer we found the area he was in, and we're getting pictures of him at 8 o'clock every other day in the morning. So I would generally try to hunt him in the afternoon, but I'm not getting afternoon photos of him. So we set up a mock scrape right down where two logging roads intersect. We set up a mock scrape, and now I'm getting his picture there. Anytime he's in that area, he's hitting that mock scrape. It just so happens I've got to stand 20 yards away. So rely on those cameras, use those cameras to your advantage, and get in. If it tells you morning, hunt morning. If it says afternoon, hunt afternoon.